Buongiorno, my name is Billy Mack, and welcome back to my garage. Guys, on today's episode of Billy's Mack's Garage, we are going to do some work on this rear end. So since I decided to switch things up and go with coilovers in the rear, I had to cut off the shock mounts, and I'm going to have to lower them. When I bought the kit, these came. But they're obviously not for a Fox body, even though I ordered a kit for a Fox body. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But they do not work with the Team Z lower control arm brackets. So I'm gonna make myself some brackets with some metal plates that I have sitting around. All right, so first thing I did, I just cut out a couple of raw bracket pieces. What I'm going to do now is the shorter ones and the longer ones, I'm going to clamp them together and then take the grinder and round them off a little bit. Make them look a little bit better before I weld them up. All right, so here's the flanges, the tabs, or whatever the heck you want to call them. We'll have to drill some holes in there, but now what I need to do is I need to make the centering plate that's going to attach these to the lower control arm bracket. Now that I got all the pieces cut up, I have these two set in here, and I'm going to tack them up and get them ready to weld on. Okay, so this is what we got right now. Now I can clean up the welds a little bit. All right, all cleaned up. Let's get them tacked on to the rear end. All right, so that's all welded on, and that's how old the brace is going to be. So the original one was up about here, so it's going to give me about 5-6 inches. Okay, my holes are drilled in there. Then I got to head over to this side, measure it up, make sure it's the exact same, and weld it in place. Yeah. Oh, and just a reminder, guys, as you know, the camera adds 10 pounds. I normally look a whole lot sexier than this. And I just want you guys to know, if you see me on the street or anything like that, you might be blown away by my my sexiness. Anyway, get back to work. Okay, so they're mounted, good and solid. I might put another brace right here just to stiffen it up, just to be sure. So hopefully this works. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna clean up the rear end, respray the bottom of it, and clean up the inside and the pumpkin, and clean up the ends, get everything set in place, ready to go back in the car for hopefully the last time, and mount it all up nice and pretty. Okay, so I decided not to put that brace in there for now. I'm gonna see what it's like when it's in the car, but I did hit it with some bed liner just to clean up the bottom of it. As you see, it was scuffed up quite a bit. So now I'm just gonna finish cleaning off these end pieces here and pull the diff cover off, clean up in there. I did clean it up already, but I'm gonna clean it up just a little bit again. Silicone or RTD or whatever the heck it's called, everything. Get the axles in, mounted, get this tossed in. So I won't bore you with cleaning these parts off, but whenever I'm done cleaning these off, I'm ready to throw the axles in. you guys are coming with me. All right, so I got both ends cleaned up. I decided to take everything apart here in the pumpkin, clean everything up. Got the spool out in the diff, got it all cleaned off, and I noticed, come with me. What the heck is going on here? Here we go, that's the one. So that ain't very good right there. So I had to order 10. None in stock. They'll be here in a couple days, but these ones here have seen better days for sure. The Loctite or whatever is completely hardened on most. This one definitely could have been reused, but I ordered 10. They're a couple bucks a piece. Better safe than sorry. I got my diff cover off. The fill plug was a little bit sticky, so I got that out, cleaned it all off, re-cleaned out the threads. Did so with the drain plug as well. I had already cleaned this rear diff cover up and painted it a while ago, so it's still in great condition. So I guess that leaves me waiting on the ring pinion bolts to get this thing back together. I guess you guys are gonna have to wait about now. So that was quick, and I got my bolts. There they are, all 10. So we'll get them tossed in here and throw them back in the rear end. All right, everything's in and turning. Now let's get the axles in. All right, so the axle's in, diff cover's on, everything's siliconed up, tightened down. Now, what I'm gonna have to do is get to the brakes. I don't know if I'm gonna mount the brakes today or not. I may paint them first while they are off the car and then mount them later. Okie dokie, so the brakes are on. I got new pads, painted up the calipers. The rotors are all cleaned up, both sides. So basically the rear end can go back in, but for now, that's all that's going on in this video. The next video, maybe I'll show you some of putting this back in the car. What else I did this evening is I ordered up some of this 3M protecting tape, and I put it here on the strut tower. Reason being is there's caster camber plates on there and they will scratch. So I wanted to be sure that the paint is somewhat protected. So I'll get the front end tidied up, get the suspension all tightened up, put back together, and get the brakes in, the brake booster in, I guess. Manufacture something for this steering rack. But for now, I am so gonna leave it at that. And I wanna thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, please share. We are getting a little bit of traction now. We're getting a few views on each video, but we could use more because it's fun. So guys, thanks a lot, take care. I'm Billy Mac, welcome back to my garage.